Hola, good morning, afternoon, or good evening to everyone. And today we're gonna be reading this book here. It's called the 25 Sales Habits of Highly Successful People. This is gonna be chapter number 2. Okay, so here we go with chapter number 2, guys. And let's go. Habit number 2. Communicate the message that it sounds business to trust you. I've trained over 500,000 salespeople, and the more salespeople I run into, the most exposure I get various tricks of the trade. Little corner source people in order to go ahead over the short term. The only problem is too many of these tricks of trade undercut an essential objective that is constantly sending a reinforcing of message that is in good business decisions to trust you. The raffle and its consequences when it comes to building long-term partnerships. I know a car dealer who uses a trick to get people to come into their showroom. He opens up white pages, finds a name, calls a person and says, "Hi, Mr. Jones. This is Mike Johnson at Johnson Used Cars. You must won our raffle. Come on and collect a turkey." What he never says is that he really wants the person to come and collect 2 turkeys, one to put in the oven and the other one in the driveway. By the way, there is no raffle. Turkeys are brought at premiums for anyone who walks through the door. The same salesperson would call out someone at random and claim to have found his wallet just to get his attention. The launch into his pitch. How would you trust an approach like that? I'm not trying to be harsh towards those who sell automobiles for a living. Some of the most effective salesperson I know sells used cars, but I'm trying to say something about this used car salesman. By starting off with, "Hey, you will want a free turkey," he's using a cheap trick. It seems to me that it was no coincidence to he sells cars to match. Word gets around about that sorts of things. If you sell turkeys, talk about turkeys. If you sell cars, talk about cars. Talk about exactly what it makes perfect sense to buy the one you have to offer. Beware of the tricks of the trade. If they come at the expense of your credibility, they're too expensive. Follow me. The successful salespersons make a leader because he or she inspires trust. I think that the truly successful salespeople today, and by the way, this is what I see in the world's class sales force, have the personal magnetism and the self-assurance to say to people, "Follow me," and thereby with a long-term happy customers. What kind of authority only comes with complete unflinching confidence that can deliver results for your prospect? If you are right, your customers trust you and follow you. Building worthiness then means building leadership skills that are not say you should practice the railroad your customers. All the confidence and the authority in the word won't change. I I found that wallet you never really lost a scam into the way to build trust. It means understanding the product or service, understanding what your process for a living, and assuming responsibility for delivering results to your customers, no matter what. Prospects can sense when this is what you're offering and they like it. What makes you a leader? A good leader has vision. A good leader commands respect. A good leader sees the big picture. A good leader knows when to change direction. A good leader points to problem areas and it's really discuss solutions. A good leader has confidence in both approach and attitude. A good leader is accountable. Of all these traits add up to true trustworthiness. The real thing. Too many salespeople focus on whatever or they have earned to appear truthfully. That's not the point. You want to develop and earn reputation for following through on everything, and I mean every syllable that comes out into your mouth. That means, for one thing, absorb punctually. If you say you call it 9, then call it 9, and not at 9:02. Better yet, call at 8:55 and be willing to be put on hold. Some salespeople take this principle and turn it into a recipe for annoyance. Others display the spark professionalism to demonstrate dependability and consistency as personal hallmarks. If you think such minor details don't have any real persuasive power, I have to disagree with you. At the beginning of your relationship with prospects, those details are all he or she has to go on. They are the only tool you have. Spout lavish promises and fail to follow through on the details. If you'll be like every other salesperson, but says you're ready within the next 5 minutes to fax or email over a quote or completely meet the prospect specifications, then do it. And you are one in a million. Relationships are built on trust, and trust is built on evidence of all kinds. It does not mean that you must show that you are subservient. That's the opposite of being a leader. You must demonstrate that you are unfairly dependable in these things, big and small, and you must make the habit of delivering what is promised, or preferably more. Then you will be in the position to say with authority, follow me. Okay, thank you guys. Today we have read habit number 2 of this book called The 25 Sales Habits of Highly Successful People. See you next time, guys.